worry.
Got them all hooked up. A couple more things to do and we're out of here.
We're in Longview, Washington. We are getting ready to go down to buoy 10. Worried about a closure coming up, but we're going to give her a heck today and see what happens.
Well, we're filling up. We're heading down to Oahu today. Kind of our last hurrah, it sounds like. They're having a compact meeting today, Fish and Game. I think they're gonna close everything down starting about midnight tonight. So we're gonna get after them today, one last chance. We got our new hard baits, our new saw spinners, and it should be a good time. They absolutely crushed them yesterday, so we're gonna try and get on the same pot of fish. So it should be a good time. Yeah, there's 4 different t-shirts in there, so my dad kind of went crazy.
Good. About time you does some work.
Really? Whoa. John's aggressive today. He ain't screwing around.
We just won't have him mic'd up.
Oh, come on now. We're gonna have some fun. Oh, I'm so excited today. It's fishing all of our new products. It's gonna be great. I love this stuff. Love it.
This morning we're at Oahu, September 1st. Got Devin, one of the best deckhands around. I got Bob Mahitcut. He'll be running the boat today. We're going to go out and have some fun, test out some of the new baits we produced. Yesterday was epic down here, so we're hoping for the same thing today. Of course, film crew shows up, so who knows what's going to happen.
We're in Oahu. We're sitting on the dock right now. We're just kind of getting everything ready to go. Like I said earlier, kind of our last day potentially for retention of anything below Bonneville. So we're going to get after it today. We got our new hard bait. We're going to fish 2 of those today, a cut plug and a spin dog. We're also going to do 2 saw spinners because it's kind of been a spinner year this year. So we're going to get after them today and we're going to just start getting everything rigged up. It'll be good to go. Today we got Mike Nelson, got Matt Piper, and we got John McVoy. They're all super fishy dudes. They've been with us from the start, been pretty much helping and pivotal for the business. So lucky to have them here. That should be a good time.
So we're going to start with the cut plugs, a little low light. They're a little bigger profile for width compared to the spin dogs, so we'll start with those first. And as soon as we get a little ocean push where we get the water temperature drop down a little bit, we'll go to a little smaller plug because the ocean water is a little clearer than what the brackish Columbia River water is. So later today we'll be going to the spin dogs.
So we're running 24-inch Simon titanium bumpers. You can run these on triangle flashers or Pro Trolls. The way that these Pro Trolls work, the shorter you run them, the tighter the spin will go, shorter the leader on the back, more action to your lure. So these are gonna spin this way in the water and rotate this way, giving the new hard baits and the soft spinners great action.
So right now, I got my rod I'm starting to rig up. We got our titanium bumper, make a 12, 18, 20, and a 24. Today we're fishing Pro Trolls and hard baits and spinners. So I'm going with the 24, it's my personal favorite. A lot of guys don't know this, but they'll use mono for their dropper and stuff. But if you use this 12-inch titanium one, you get less tangles. I like my boat because the rail here, stick that right in there, spinners out the side, and then hard baits down the middle is what I'm thinking. So these are our spin dogs, brand new for this year. We got them on fishing leaderboards. It's the only way to go. Keep everything nice and straight. So today I've been hearing they're doing really well on rotten banana or the toxic nanner, so we're gonna go ahead and fish one of these today.
Well, these are what we call our cut plugs.
It's another hard plastic that's shaped like a cut plug herring. So it's got a little bit different spin than the Spin Dawg and maybe a little bit more natural shape. So it has a groove in the bottom of it. You could fill the groove up with scent.
So these are our light sticks that comes with our stuff. You get one with every package that you buy. There's 2 light sticks in each one. Give them a little crunch like this. Shake them up, and then you got a good glow going.
New products for this year, it's called a Simon Saw Spinner. That's our pattern. It's called the Copper Bronco. It's been on fire down here. It's been really good for us this year. We're gonna go ahead and run it probably about 27 inches on a leader. 2-hook singles. We're fishing for Coho down here, so easier to release them on this.
Well, I'm a little different than Jake. I like to put a
B-chain.
well, not so much B-chain, but just some sort of a swivel. So it just kind of helps with the, because with that flipping of that 360 and the spinners and everything spinning, especially when we get into hard baits.
Right.
That's just my preferred.
Yep.
That one is ready to fish.
Columbia Bar is the most dangerous bar in the world. Sinks I don't know how many boats a year, but the Coast Guard, they're right here for us. And I can't tell you how many guys they've saved, but they are something else. So I said, just leaving the Port of Waco right now, heading out. So it should be an exciting day. September 1st for the Coho fishing. It's going to be a great day. Right now we're just, there's a sandbar in here that we're trying to stay obviously on this side of the sandbar because it gets real shallow in a hurry. Then we can fish that sandbar down.
So right to the west of us is the mouth of the Columbia and the Pacific Ocean. And what happens is on the incoming tide, the force of the tide forces all the bait that's out around the mouth of the Columbia up into the Columbia for 10 miles, clear up above the Astoria Bridge. And of course the salmon follow the bait balls in. As the tide turns and goes out, it forces all that bait back out. And so the salmon follow the bait back out. This fishery is very tidally affected. You have to be paying attention to what the tide's doing and which direction it's going in order to know where to intercept the fishing. Tide right now is, I would say it's right at the very top. So we're gonna have outgoing tide for the next several hours. That will be bringing all the fish and bait that's above us out back towards the Pacific. And we should be able to intercept them here in this area that they call the checkerboard.
The weather is cloudy. Now this is a marine little front that's here every morning. Surprised it isn't foggy, to be honest with you. It should burn off today.
We launched new products this year for Hawken fishing. We have the Simon Cut Plug, Simon Spin Dawg, and Simon Soft Spinner. We're running pretty much 2 of the Simon Soft Spinners, 1 Cut Plug, and 1 Spin Dawg. And we got the hard baits, or the Spin Dawg and the Cut Plug, on these 2 rods right here. And then we got soft spinners on the other outside rod. About 20 feet of water, we're just kind of moseying through, trying to pick up some coho. We got the last day of retention. Most likely, we're expecting a full closure from Bonneville down. So we're trying to get in one last good day and move upriver for the rest of the weekend.
Bloodier tuna for Simon. Give it a little bit on there.
Is that thing actually pulling?
Yeah.
I like that.
See it.
Coho, and unfortunately the buddy's right next to him over here to the left.
See, you'll get it.
Yeah, we have some seals around. I said, as you can see, we're one of the only boats around here right now. I said, this is buoy 10, but the retention fishery has closed for the season. So now it's Coho only, and a lot of guys are looking for Chinook, and subsequently we hook up, and our favorite sea lion now is taking the fish that we had. There's his buddy over there. Well, sea lion's 1, us 0. It's next time, Devin's got to reel faster. We'll get this guy in the water, make sure he's revived real good. Like I said, it's just super important that you take care of these fish. The sea lion is right underneath the boat right here, so we got to do something a little different. It's a little unorthodox bringing him in as fast as we do sometimes, but that sea lion was right on him. You got to make the judgment call. You know, you're either going to lose your gear and break off, or the fish is going to die no matter what.
Say what? Starting in 08, we got hit really hard with the California sea lions. Upriver, you can go to Rainier, they're flooding docks, sinking boats. But yeah, quite a few.
On the drop, that's what I'm talking about.
Double!
Oh, double!
He's already ready. He's loose. Not bad, baby.
Simon cut plug, baby.
Yeah, boy!
Go. Oh, we just had a triple on. Well, we had a double on at first, and then Matt started reeling in this rod here, that third rod, and they all went. All Hatchery, all Coho, freaking awesome. Simon cut plug, Simon spin dog, and Simon soft spinner.
We're marked, fish are tagged. Let's go get another one.
We're officially behind the other boat. They didn't have to fight a sea lion for 30 minutes, so technically they've got at least 30 minutes on us. All triple, all Coho, all Hatchery. So 3 in the box compared to our 0.
Fish, far side. We just put that spin dog on that one, didn't we?
Yep. Dog. Yep. Oh, that's a Chinook.
Yeah, Coho or yeah.
Got a hot one, that's what we got. Could be a Coho.
Right out of the ocean. I said, this is what we're looking for. Definitely a clip fish. I said, this is why we're here. They're just beautiful, great eating fish. I said, I'll take this over Chinook all day long.
So what we're doing here is you take our scent here that we get from Procure, and you just put a little bit up in the head like that, leaches out, gives a good scent trail behind everything, and off we go.
Right there. Is it?
Yep.
Okay. Stick. Okay, I got the stick. Oh, we're about to lose that pair of pliers. That's about as fresh as it gets right there.
Another hatchery on the ice.
The old stub-nosed Beckman wouldn't get you very far.
I have noticed it's a lot easier for you short people to get it in.
Easy with the short guy jokes. Just because you got a wingspan like an albatross.
reel up, move in just a little bit. We got into some deep water, and like I said, it's as hard as the current's pushing. We're just going to slide out a little bit, see if we can get away from these sea lions as well. So 2 birds with 1 stone. Get over in a little shallower water where that fish are pushed up, easier to get at. Basically get them a little more concentrated. I'll take him quick. Catch him. Has an adipose fin, so it's going back. But again, it's part of the game, and like I said, we're happy to be here. And the beautiful thing is, you catch your fish, you make sure you're not tangled up, and the gear goes right back in the water. There's no wasting time with bait. There's no wasting time with, filling things full of whatever it might be. It's just put your stuff out and keep on fishing.
So we made a quick change on one of our soft spinners. Seems like everything's been hitting on chartreuse, at least on the cut plugs and the spin dogs, that kind of more solid color. We got overcast today, so we swapped it out, put some chartreuse on there. I think it's a chartreuse green dot with a Yamashita green squid, one of our new soft spinners. It seems to be doing really well for us today. Definitely the right change.
All right, so quick rigging tutorial on the cut plugs. You got your choice. You can run these through the back, or you can run through the belly. So you got your leader. We normally tie up with, finger and a half behind your hooks. So you don't forget, get these barbs crimped up.
We are running these at 32 inches, and we're gonna tie a perfection knot. This is a great knot. It's quick to change. It's really strong. Roll a half hitch over. Come around behind that loop. Bring this in between the two. Reach and pull that through. When that tag end comes out at 90 degrees, you've done it correctly. So we'll clip this guy on there. No contamination. If you have your stuff contaminated, it will not fish. So we like to wash them off with lemon joy, and then we will send it up right before we deploy the gear. So what we're looking for, again, we've covered this base, but what we're looking for is that pro troll to thump 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, and as it does, that bait is going to speed up and slow down and speed up and slow down. That's the erratic action of a crippled bait fish that these salmon are going to bite. That's what they're attracted to.
You got a nice Dime Bright Coho. It's wild though, it's got to go back. Copper Bronco.
This is Washington side of checkerboard.
That's where we just were.
Checkerboard to the fur post up there.
Trust me, I went clear up the green line looking for you on the Oregon side.
I'm gonna blame Mike on this one.
Now that we're right here next to him, it's gonna be pure pressure. We're gonna mess him up now.
You better start hooking some fish, Captain, or we're taking you back off the stick. Since you took over, we haven't caught anything.
That's a lot of pressure right there, Mike.
We just got off the compact call, ODFW and Washington Fish and Wildlife, and they say there's too much of an impact to the fish runs, which we knew was happening, but we just hadn't expected them to close down everything. From Bonneville Dam down to Buoy 10, salmon fishing closes tonight. So this will be our last hurrah until they deem it appropriate to start fishing again. Exceptionally frustrating, but it is what it is. So we'll figure out a plan B, and not sure what that is yet, but we will find a place to fish.
You still have an ocean retention system. As of this point, that could go next.
shutdown means there's just no fishing. You can't go out there and troll around for Chinook or Coho right now. It's you're not allowed to have lines in the water, period, from Bonneville all the way down to Buoy 10. Still able to retain Chinook above Bonneville Dam. Still a ton of fish going over the dam, so I think that that's probably what we'll do.